That's even more embarrassing. Hi VOD channel, hi crab, jeez. I unmuted desktop audio instead of unmuting my microphone. Whoops. As you can see in the title of the stream, I have new text-to-speech channel point redemption. I missed the P there. Hold on. Redemp. That's a lowercase p. There we go. Cool, there we go. That's better. Cool. Hello. We're doing the Melusine World quest. We're talking to this girl. I don't know where to find the strange parts. So yeah. We're one strange part left. Hey, what are you doing under a waterfall? Are you going to take a bath or something? If that's the case, we won't disturb you. Oh, up, Beth. I am pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you haven't come thundering along and interrupted my stream of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answers. We're really sorry. Let's see. A human most range and a rainbow balloon. You two must be from outside the village. Right, Paimon's Paimon, and he's... Wait a second. Though you're right to say that we're not from here, what do you mean a rainbow balloon? Oh, you're right. Oh, right. You might not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right. Traveler, what does Paimon look to you? She looks like a white specter. Wait, don't people use specter as an insult? Haha, interesting, but to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air. And her string seems to extend upwards to somewhere above the sky itself. Casual Paimon lore drop? Question mark? What the... Seriously? Yes, and what does the traveler look like to your eyes, Paimon? Oh, of course. Paimon's golden-haired traveling companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard that we Melusines can see things that humans cannot see. But for some reason, I see things differently, even when compared to other Melusines. I can always find things that have been hidden. I have read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. Not that I know what that means. If that's the case, how did you know that we're outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower, no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about, and then pretend to fit in. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems I still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that Paimon didn't really get. On that note, we've been talking for ages, but we don't even know your name. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on different perceptions? Still, everyone calls me Canotilla, and you may do so as well. Wow, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Roundabout? Is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you read in books. Do Melusines read too? It must be really convenient for you to turn the pages, right? I wasn't expecting there to be books here. But maybe they don't use their hands, but the feelers on their head. That's not the point. Still, Paimon wasn't expecting there to be books hidden here. Yes, an amazing scholar left them behind. All hidden inside a secret base. All of what I just said, I learned from those books. There's literally a book in front of you. Anyways, do you have a part? I don't remember what the word was to describe it, but part. There's even a book here that I just couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it. Ever so little of it. But lately, I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate, and try to find a way forward. Well, I wish you luck, I guess? A book that can't be understood. Aren't arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone? Usually encrypted in books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to have a look? That book is important to me, and I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand that book quite easily. I've certainly solved a puzzle or two. That's right, we're like super professionals at this. Come on, Canatilla, show us the way. Okay, not the quest. Cool. Maybe a strange part is around here with Seymour. Because I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. This gives me no information. Collect strange parts. Never mind. Guess we're doing this quest. Okay then, well that answers that question. At least I checked. I wanted to check how many primos it would be in comparison. 10 primos less, and gets us to progress the other Melusine quest. So, guess we are doing this. Oh, this is the shortcut, that's right. What was that elemental sight? I love how I usually have, like, one sword character, or polearm character that can break things, and it's just them. No one else. Oh, I gotta get power to you. Ow. Oh. That wasn't hurtful. I see. Okay. Let's go here, so that this can transfer to you. Wrong direction. This thing is really precise. Jeez. Okay, I guess I'll put it like over here, because that seems to be much easier to get to, because there's a rock in the way the other way. Oh, that works. Okay then. Let's get it over here. Get out of here.
Settle down.
I guess I should have done like all that I usually do. But I mean, it's kind of late for that, so.
Bow your head.
Cool. I'll just leave those there. Okay, I guess I will use Layla. Oh my gosh. I could have just... Oh my gosh. Well then, I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Anyways. Where am I? What am I doing? Hello? Oh, over here. Jeez, why was that so hard to find? I don't know. And we're here. If we dive down below this entrance, we'll find the place where that scholar once hid the books. But it looks like an ordinary pond. What sort of entrance are you talking about? Ah, right, it is being hidden after all, so you won't be able to see. Just watch then. It disappeared in front of my eyes. Canatilla takes out something that looks like a key, tracing the air along some unseen trail. There's a soft chime, and the shallow pool before you suddenly becomes unfathomably deep. Well, here's the entrance now. Wow. Paimon couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either, but while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across those fissures, I can do some incredible things. Okay. Frickin' magic Melusine. That said, I don't know why they are only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found that indecipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain that if I figure it out, I'll know why I'm special in this way. There's nothing wrong with being special. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. I must find a way to understand that strange book. Okay then. I went through the trouble of diving just for you to not even land. Oh my gosh. Get here. Go here. Frickin' dive! Okay, fine. I'll go in like a normal person, since it's so hard for you to dive, Nouvelette. That... Oh. Cool place. So you can't understand it at all either, after all? I reckon we should look more closely. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede, and you arrive in a strange new place. I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? You turn around to look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks just like it did originally, as though nothing happened. So, did you discover anything, Traveler? I think I saw the runes dissolving and then reconstructing themselves. It was like I entered a strange place. That's weird. Did you just stare too intensely or something? I knew you'd be able to see it too. Huh? Have you had the same experience, Canatilo? Is this what you meant by meditating? Yes, though I can't understand a single word in the book. I get a strange feeling from looking at it for too long. It feels as though you've been transported to another world, and then you can start to understand the book's contents. But as soon as you awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then, what have you seen before? Oh, wait just a moment. Ta-da! This is my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. That said, I wrote it all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let Paimon see. Yep, this is really messy. Wow. Paimon burning. Frickin' this little girl. Melusine. Drink acquired. Punch acquired. But it says something about an elliness or something like that. Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tails of what comes before and after. Excuse me, who? Sorry, I just got a random Steam friend request. I have 2 friends in common. I'll accept it because they're friends with the Aussies. So I guess so. Anyways. As such, though I can understand just a little bit, I still don't know what it is really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean that these locations might be clues? Locations? Yes, the names of locations are written in between important sections. Could it be trying to tell us where critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I've guessed as much in the past, but I've never left Elliness, so... In that case, why don't you stay here, Canatila? We'll go investigate the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. And besides, it's related to Elliness, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Alright, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. Okay. I'm gonna take a look around this place. Ooh. It goes further. Oh, enigmatic page. Oh, a chest.
Is it what you wish to
Huh?
find?
What do you know? We already
Hopefully the
collected so
excitement
many
of opening a
components.
treasure
Oh,
chest has at least made
this
it
should be
a
enough, right?
worthwhile
Come on, let's go
experience.
back and meet up with Mamir. I wasn't expecting to find a part there. No, I'm not going back to Mamir. I'm in this quest now. I am in too deep. Okay? I can talk to Mamir later. Or Mamare? I don't know. Alright, it's up. Up? No, it's about this level. And just over here. Oh, I really like that place in Sumeru. That place is really pretty compared to the rest of the desert. How do I get there? Hello? Do I... Where... Oh, over here. It doesn't have an underground map, which I find very strange. And is why I had such a hard time with it. I already have 3 of the pages. Jeez.
Silence! The tides beckon.
I missed. Did I miss it? I must have missed a drop somewhere. Decipher. Okay, I guess I have all of the pages.
So,
Okay. Lunar eclipse. Not today. I apologize. I want to have more people join my world, but not under these circumstances. Not when I'm in the middle of a world quest, okay? I'm glad it's like, here is where you go to get to her again. People would get so lost without it. Oh, hello, Kanatila. These do look like the missing pages from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? Let's see. Okay, we'll put 1 back in. We won't put 2 and 3 in. And then we just need to concentrate and meditate on the book, like before. The edges of the page gradually blur. After a sudden dizziness spell, or something or other. That went by too fast. Okay. Anyways. I've read countless volumes here. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms arise and... I am Lepcro. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization... I should give this a voice. I don't know who the heck is who this is, but... That's interesting. Okay, anyways. I've read countless volumes here, or something. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born. after from the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. It's somewhat rudimentary, but theoretically at least, it bears striking resemblance to the computational scheme I have formulated and termed World Formula. World Formula. All the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be of use in my World Formula calculations. No matter how many times I derive it, the results remain the same. Though this result is not expected, unlike the world depicted in these ancient texts, there will be no more new civilizations born, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that sort of power, there might be a chance. I don't know what you're talking about. Here I found the magical techniques left behind by the Golden Troop. Ooh, Golden Troop, that's an artifact set name. Ooh, lore. They seem to be referred to by various names. I'll go with this one for now. Based on my interpretation, it seems to be known as the Seal of Chemical Marriage, and consists of 2 parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information. Interestingly, I have encountered similar symbols and documents from the Narcissus Cruise Institute archives. Narcissus Cruise, we had the Narcissus Cruise adventure team at some point. I'm not sure if I streamed that, but I definitely played it. I think I did stream that. They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. Okay. Wow, this time even Paimon could start to understand. Seems like the confusion was all due to the pages that were missing before, huh? Awesome, let's put another page in now, shall we? Insert page number 2. There's so many enigmatic pages in this game. As you start meditating again, you once more attempt to understand the page's contents. The edges of the paper blur, and the incomprehensible shapes that line it leap forth, as if mounted on a pop-up book. Yet, before you can make sense of what is happening, there is a rush of noise all around you, and you return to the world as it was. Enigmatic page 2. No image this time. Let me take a sip. The pollution of the land and water brought by the giant beast Elinus seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to Elinus itself, even the adults seem to be at a total loss. They simply cordoned off the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, and it reminded me of events from some of the stories I once read. Though I have no substantive evidence, I still sensed some sort of will from it. Jacob did too. Jacob from the Narcissus Cruise adventure team? There were no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, its body was hardening, as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looked like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs. But it does make sense. With such a wellspring of vitality, if my deduction is correct, it may also be used to enhance Jacob's strength by following the same principle. However, at this stage, there's no need to subject Jacob to such risks. I should get safe experimental data first through the Institute of Natural Philosophy, and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may waste a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of Elinus remains toxic, and the risk of Jacob... Alright. Jacob has returned. He's quite brave, but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. We have no one else to rely on now. The data we've collected is still incomplete. Jacob had minor adverse reactions, primarily vomiting, but he recovered quickly and hasn't shown any other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited. Still, even if it's just for the future, we must find a way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Elaine has enrolled in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. He should fit right in with his sharp mind. I brought the pocket watch he gave us, and we compared the time only to find there was already a significant discrepancy. We agreed to meet we agreed to meet at the Institute. The brightest minds of Fontaine are gathered there, and we can expect to make huge progress and get much needed help. As for Marianne, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had a long discussion about the Narcissus and Cruz Institute, but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell them about Jacob. It's because Uncle Guillotine, who is with them, is part of the Maison Gardiennage. Although he seems to be treating Elaine and Marianne very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of their lackeys and goons. Okay, so I've learned from the past that Marianne is an important figure. There's like Marianne's something in like the Research of Fontaine Research of Institute of Research or whatever it's called. Marianne is that potentially Eidolon girl from the end of the Anne in Wonderland quest or the Narcissus and Cruz Adventure Team quest. Plus, this has at least a name from the Narcissus and Cruz Adventure Team, Jacob. It's very interesting. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Okay. Well, Paimon can read the words now, but the author's intended meaning is still a total mystery. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe the contents will link up or something. Oh! Has this been the same thing this whole time? Maybe? No. No, I don't think so. That's not a button. Okay, then. Maybe it is. I don't want to click that if it's going to leave this. I'll see if it does something afterwards. The tests on Jacob's strength continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Elinus is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus, the adverse reactions observed before may just have been caused by Jacob's feelings of disgust. It's a relief to know that his physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit and no longer as a necessity for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing, because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of Elinus, so I made a joke about it. Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. The results have improved significantly in comparison to previous tests. Perhaps more can be done. Then the next step would be to attempt the opening of a passage. The passage was opened successfully, though it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged. Bad doggies, it's the Abyss dogs. I think. I don't remember. I don't know what they're called, actually. I think they're like Abyss creatures. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was here. Though he was so scared he was crying, he still managed to wipe them out while bawling. These monsters are identical to those that we discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt gray, stiff, and immobile at the time. Those dogs are in the gray rock area of the desert in Sumeru. Huh, it's fun to see things come together. I can't wait for when Snezhnaya is out and we get to see everything just fall into place and we can finally see the full picture. We have so many pieces, but we can't put together a whole puzzle because we don't have all the pieces. I'm so excited. I'm also very excited for Natlan because we know next to nothing about it. We know the Merrick Javari is in Natlan, but that's about it. I'm certain however, those were salts, gray, stiff, and immobile at the time, so it was relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of Elinus. Is Elinus one of those Abyss dogs? I thought it was a the Hydro Dragon? I don't know anymore. I guess we'll find out? The Conrian records mention passages appearing in large numbers, and numerous dangerous monsters that look like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the location these packages link to is full of these monsters, and I shall tentatively call them the Beastly Rifts. Thus, these hounds may be called Rift Hounds. That's what they're called. That's right. Rift Hounds. Okay, that does nothing. As you read faster and faster, you fall into a trance, and arrive again in that mysterious space. The same voice from before rings out. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up. And a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now before us. This is quite the predicament. Hey, come now, don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here. Aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Elaine and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know. You're worried that constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. Well, that's why we need to continue researching the things left behind by the Golden Troop. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Narcissus Crew's Institute together and take a look, okay? The voice drifts away again, after what feels like a long time, though in this world, time seems to no longer measure changes in matter. You hear the voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the Fat Lady sings. Moreover, we still have to find a way to cure him. Now, don't be scared, it'll all go smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us, if we want to persuade them further. Besides belief, we'll also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing, and put it in the form of a book. We'll use our secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see, but using this method, we can share the visions we have foreseen with others. Just as you begin to listen closely to what the voice is saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse. With a roaring sound resounding, you wake up again. Are you okay, traveler? Was that an earthquake just now? Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened here. Paimon did get a little dizzy, but you look like you fainted. You didn't wind up in some mysterious space again, did you? Just what's going on with that weird space anyhow? And if you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you go in and can't get back out? So just what did you encounter inside? I seem to have witnessed a premonition that someone had. I seem to have heard a prophecy that someone made. Did someone say anything in there? And it was some kind of prophecy? That's real creepy. If what you say is true, then this was actually a book of prophecies, wasn't it? But why make the format so complicated? If the author didn't want people to understand it, wouldn't it have been better to not write it at all? Actually, I also heard all kinds of sounds while I was meditating, but they were just the songs of birds and flowers. I don't know anything about the prophecy you spoke of. It's just me as always. I'm special. Special ether. It seems we must enter that space again to understand what is going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. I wish us luck. Paimon's still worried. Wait, Paimon wants to come too. No way is she gonna stay here all alone. Once again, you focus upon meditating, and the fur surrounding you fades. The world grows silent. Then you hear the tiniest of sounds, and a feeling that is wrath, or perhaps grief, wells up within your heart. Your very soul feels drawn to this mysterious sound, and as you follow that sound, a whole world, utterly alien, supremely familiar, races to meet you. No. Okay. We're being transported to... Whoa. This looks like This looks like both Conria and that... and Enkanomiya. This looks like Abyss-aligned places. What? Where the heck did we end up? This is like some kind of dreamscape. This must be the strange place you were talking about before. It's much more vivid than before. Did the author of the book really create this place? And they hid such a big space inside it, too. Well, Paimon doesn't know how they did it, but this place looks like a ruin. Also, we meditated with Canotilla to get here, but we're the only two people around right now. She didn't fall somewhere, did she? Oh no, things could get bad if she winds up in danger. Let's go find her, hurry. Is this a domain? Ooh. Oh, that is under the chasm. This is somewhere in the chasm. What? I hope we get to come back here in the future, because this is a very cool place. It's going to be like, you come here once, and then this has to be a place you can return to, because there's like a time trial over here. Surely. It's not on the map at all. I mean, it is on the map, though. It's just not really, though. It's weird. Paimon sees her. That's Canotilla over there, right? Canotilla. Canotilla, can she not hear us? She disappeared. Come on, faster. Oh? That's cool. Ooh. They should have more places like this. That's a luxurious chest. Okay. This place has to be somewhere we can return to. We better get, like, a map or something. Where is Canotilla?
Settle down.
Enter the abyss. That's very cool, though. Certainly an intriguing place. Jeez, and we might be able to get there, but I don't trust being able to get over there. So I really don't trust being able to get back. So electro pillars. Does that just switches between the two? Hold on. Let's get riding out. Raiden Shogun. The campaign begins. Oh, I didn't. Okay. What is this? What is the situation? We need your electro prowess in the abyss area.
Shine down.
Oh. Oh, geez. You don't have to hold my head up high.
There is no escape.
Okay. I didn't know there would be even more. I didn't even get all of them. I didn't do the first... Did that trigger from, like, upstairs or something? Because I definitely did not trigger that one intentionally. Anyways, we're here now. There has to be... You have to be able to return here if there's a bunch of chests like this. This isn't just some story area. I mean, it is some story area, but it's not just some story area.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Jeez. Oh? Huh? Where'd Canotilla go? She was here just a moment ago. I didn't see her. Wait, there's something on the ground. Pick it up and have a look. You pick up a page from a book. A page? See that? The conclusion of the world formula arrived at after countless calculations. The scene we foresaw. The destruction after the cataclysm. In this world where not even a sweet flower or mint can grow. That is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last? Whether you have arrived at this place via the Book of Revealing or the Looking Glass, lend me your strength, that we may avoid this future. Just as I said, the only way is... Is this the same as the ones we found before? How did it end up here? Let Paimon see. It's easily readable. Is it because we're in this strange place? Cataclysm? Destruction? Some kind of apocalypse? Even if Paimon can read the words, it still doesn't make any sense. But if we put it together with the other pages, this appears to be a prophecy. Huh, so it's as we guessed previously. So, does this mean that this is the future the author wants us to see? A world where even sweet flowers and mint won't grow. Ugh, that's a terrible place no matter how you slice it. But if that really is the future, shouldn't the author tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone will believe it. Or maybe he had his own considerations. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there are other ways to get in here. Probably through the chasm. Still, Paimon doesn't think Paimon doesn't think any of this will be much help in answering Canatila's questions. Or finding Canatila. Forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyway? The important thing right now is to find Canatila. Let's keep looking. Exactly. He's gotta be somewhere. Oh. Enter. Okay. If this were a special place, this would be a domain or something. Up there, but how did Canatila get there? And why is there a dog with her? That's my question. Why are we going along? Oh no, she's disappearing behind the wall, isn't she? Beside her, that's a rift hound, isn't it? Canatila's in danger.
The night is cold. Hold the line.
Silence!
Silence. Rift hound, gap infiltrating alien. Jeez. Yeah. No sign of Canatila or where she's gone. There's only this fellow here. That said, it doesn't seem to want to attack us anymore. That's a first for a Rift Hound, huh? It looks like it wants to say something to us? Not that we can understand it anyway. Wait, is Paimon seeing things? What's an ordinary little doggy doing here? Where'd that Rift Hound go? The Rift Hound turned into a hound. Traveler, take a look. Is there something wrong with Paimon's eyes? It might be the Rift Hound. Is it trying to tell us to go through that passage over there? Judging from its reaction, Paimon guessed right. Who knows where that's gonna lead, but we weren't able to find Canatila anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. And it looks like there's no other route we can take, so let's just try it and see what happens. Okay then. We're exiting. Okay. Cool. Are we going to have an easy way to get back there, though? We're back to a very warm place. Huh? We came right back. Or maybe we never even left. Oh? You had the same reaction as I did, Paimon. Canatila, we were looking all over for you. Paimon kept calling out for you, but you never responded. That place was so dangerous, but you just ran around all over the place. Dangerous? The place we entered was so serene and beautiful. Serene and peaceful, like a beautiful garden. Huh? But all we saw was rubble. That's odd. I kept looking for you two back in that previous space, but there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Loudly crunches ice.
The child.
Child. We don't know his age. Though she's not really a child, neither is she, but still.
Dang, bro.
At least I don't think either of them are childs. Or
Childs.
children.
Child.
Shut up.
Shut up. Oh, I'm so offended.
I will never understand her. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird, then found a golden butterfly, which brought me on top of the garden. What about the Rift Hound? We saw you at a Rift Hound. Oh, right, that Rift Hound even turned into a dog. Now it feels like Paimon is just talking nonsense. I saw a little dog too. On top of the garden, there was a cute little dog that nodded at me, and it helped open the way out for me. I thought you both had gone somewhere else to play, and that I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. And you? What did you discover? We found another page. Right, we found this inside. Though we don't know if it'll be useful, it also looks like a page from this book. You open the page you found, and show it to Canatila. The butterfly. It's the golden butterfly. Huh? What are you talking about? I can see golden butterflies flying out from the page, just like the one I saw in the space before. Never mind solving anything. We've got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that space is the future predicted by the author, then why did you see a garden? Just thinking about that makes Paimon's head hurt. But I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about those questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we perceive differently, if we can communicate our feelings to one another, maybe the essence of things doesn't matter all that much after all. Paimon wouldn't say that we had a great time in there, but if you figured things out for yourself, good on you. Still, that place is pretty sketchy, and we don't have any clue as to what's up with that prophecy either. Speaking of the prophecy, this book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? I was reading as if this was Paimon. Speaking of the prophecy, this book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? After all, such things aren't set in stone, are they? And since the book mentions other ways to enter that space, we may be able to figure this book and its prophecy out if we find them. And then maybe we can meet there again in that space. It might be better if we just meet in reality. Also, Canatila, don't go running around in that space anymore. Jeez. Do you have anything else to say? Since memories can be made into books, if we reverse the logic, books can also be written directly into memories. What is it? Is there something you'd like to ask? About the Book of Revealing. No matter how I think about this, converting memories into books is quite the incredible deed. The creator of this book must have only been able to do this because they view the emotions of their memories as the most precious thing in the world. That doesn't change how difficult its contents are to parse, though. I do have more pages that I might be able to give her. Not really. Not really? Alright. Oh yes, if you ever feel sad, come over here. Let's meditate together. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Okay. Let's see. Can I give you a page? I've got a new page with me. Ooh, if you found one or more new pages, just put them inside the book. Let's see what happens. Okay. Decipher page. Ooh. Okay, so... Jeez. Why are they in such an odd order? Huh? Why is it in such an odd order? We have 12, 9, and 5. Why? I guess it's supposed to be this way. 5, 9, 10, and I don't have... Or not 10, 12, and I don't have all the other ones. Alright, what's this one? Elaine made a huge breakthrough. Everyone is discussing Fontaine's energy revolution. But instead of praise, there seems to be more jealousy drifting around the Institute. And although it has nothing to do with me, I'm still furious on his behalf. The adventurer we commissioned found something really valuable. A red gemstone that appeared on the snowy mountains of Mondstadt after the disaster. Its properties are very similar to the flesh and blood of Elinus, verified by Jacob. It's supposedly a product of the great dragon's decaying corpse. In order to reduce confusion, it will hereinafter be referred to as Scarlet Quartz. Okay. So, Scarlet Quartz is the blood of the dragon that died on Dragonspine. Interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but still. Although it generates heat and has the effect of increasing explosive power, the toxins it contains means ordinary humans cannot withstand it. With the exception of neo-humans, tentative name, like Jacob, or 2, capable of detoxifying it. None have been found yet. Neo-humans? None have been found yet. Another similar discovery is the filth in the great mines of Liyue. Geez, this feels like it's connecting everything together. Unfortunately, I've hit a snag in my research. The biggest challenge is how to reproduce results, but if I can obtain sufficient resources, I'm certain I can overcome this. At the very least, the idiots on our side still fear us. The tricks I put Jacob up to were quite effective. Even though it's quite sad that people from an Institute of Natural Philosophy have somewhat turned into believers, at least I can entrust them with simple tasks. Let's use that name to form a society for now. I'll use it as a means to give them organization and a sense of belonging. Who's writing this, by the way? But Carter is unconscious. I took samples of his blood and skin and got a swift cat's paw to take it to Sumeru to be looked at. But from observing the problem, the root of the problem cannot be found. It's pointless. Absolutely pointless. Conventional medicine is pointless. I must figure something else out. Jacob's proposal is very dangerous. I must give it more thought. I told Carter everything, and had Jacob prove his strength and transformation. I even explained the risks, its historical baggage, and my other objective, to create a second sample that can corroborate the realization of human transcendence via blank, and derive the holistic character and method from it. Carter isn't very good at thinking scientifically, so I used many examples and methods of emphasis, but he seems to have made up his mind from the beginning. Still deteriorating. It seems Jacob's successful integration was an extreme case, or perhaps he's not himself anymore? I can't be sure. I must continue observing. It can't be a waste. It can't be a waste. Or else it will all have been for nothing, utterly meaningless. I got more materials in an attempt to reverse it. In an attempt to reverse it. All sorts of relics and biological tissue from after the calamity. I even got my hands on extremely dangerous residue. Nothing worked. But I can't give up. He's still alive right now. At the very least, in this sense, it cannot continue. It cannot be a waste. He's preserved for now, and further tissue collapse has been prevented. Jacob doesn't tear up at the sight of him anymore, but occasionally Carter's voice is occasionally heard from. And that's the worst. I tried cutting out the organs where his vocal cords probably are, but they grow back in 1 to 3 days. Elaine and I have completely broken off our working relationship. It's regrettable, but I don't blame him. The most regrettable part is the previous direction that was proved to be ineffective. But it wasn't all for naught. Identifying the errors made was the greatest benefit. Due to the short lifespans, the cost of trial and error is very high. On this account, I must thank Carter. So I must find a way to save him. I must prove that I can do it. Another thing I gained is members of the society have grown more loyal. Aren't I a talented actor? During my discussion with Jacob, I thought of another direction that's worth trying. It may be the solution to everything. Most of the remaining content cannot be deciphered due to the thoughts expressed being utterly incoherent. Jeez, the part where with cutting out the organs, they grow back, that gave me chills. I'm not sure I like this anymore. Jeez, I'm very stuttery today. Alright, oh, and we can read it too. Okay, we can check the first section's pages or meditate. Okay. Decipher page. Okay. Enigmatic page 9. Whew. I finally convinced her to follow us to the Gestalt still under construction. She seemed apprehensive, but everything will turn out fine. We no longer have to fear the future. I have a lot of power at my disposal now. I have Jacob, the members of the society, and I generally know what to do. Agreed at last. Now we can obtain the most precious. After all, other than the inferior mutants, you can no longer see the original in Fontaine. I am very satisfied with Jacob's design. The sense of mystery and ceremony is very intense. He may have a real knack for this. The rebuilding of the 4 Orthants is near completion, and we have positioned our people based on the locations on the map. Reversing it and adding the power of the sword should be sufficient to control. All of us Fontainians will be able to transcend in this way, shedding the limitations of physical form and separation, and prevent the apocalypse. Got the sword, despite the cost. The director's condition is deteriorating. I hope she can hold on. Leaving the pocket watch here, for the time for farewell has come. It'll be the first subject to part, so useless personality can be removed. To process Carter for rebirth, I failed him. Elaine will be impressed with me. Marianne will be delighted. Same with Jacob, since that fellow is like a brother to him. Yeah, everything will get better. So, Jacob, I hope you will stop making that face. Farewell. I shall rediscover myself through water, and be reborn through water. This is a tremendous feat that no one else in natural philosophy has ever attempted. If it fails, I won't have to worry about the future anymore. Jeez. This definitely has something to do with the Narcissus and Cruz adventure team. Same name, Narcissus and Cruz, Marianne, which we met during that. This, the treasure, this pocket watch, and sword, Holy Blade of Narcissus and Cruz. I don't think we've heard about this feather at all, but that doesn't mean it won't be heard from. Oh yeah, I got this letter today from Blanche when we did that quest the other day. Hi, Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. It's me, Blanche. Surprised? You didn't expect me to write so soon, right? Actually, it's nothing. I just found some super huge, super sweet bullet fruits. I've had a lot of them in my life, but ones like these are a first. As such, I wanted you to have some too. I hope they're still fresh when you read this letter. I did get those bull fruits as well. Alright,
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them, and cause them no harm.
If memory can be made into a book...
If memory can be made into a book... Alright, decipher the last page. Page 11. I have them all over the place. Oh! Oh, I bet we get bigger and bigger chests the more we get. Because there's not... It wouldn't be like... Just... Yeah, a few here and there. Enigmatic pages Fontaine. There's 13. Jeez. Oh. So... there's a total of 12. Enigmatic page 10 does not exist. But you will still receive the luxurious chest at the end. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 10 just doesn't exist. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'm curious if there's a page 10 now. Because it is different. I don't know, I guess I'll check later. Anyways, 3 agents have been absorbed to date. Useful skills gained. Discovered from their memories that, regarding the Order's existence, the Court of Fontaine has officially... Very interesting mechanism. With the right organ, consciousness can be transplanted has the knowledge to operate the mechanism. Understand the general idea after absorption that, other than an experimental model, all operated on a simple logic tree. An interesting attempt, but the path he chose was regrettable. Renee would definitely think so. Jacob got emotional because he does not wish to oppose the Guillotine siblings. Declined, of course. Elaine Guillotine said before leaving that it seems that there's no going back. Alas, he's only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he's but ordinary. He does not understand the future. He does not even realize that we hit the point of no return long ago. I, however, will create the future, and there will be a place for him and Mary Ann Guillotine within it. Most of the content has dissolved and is beyond comprehension. Jeez. Well, I got a chest from that.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a
He sounds so
worthwhile experience.
salty about that. Hopefully the excitement of finding a treasure chest makes it a worthwhile venture. Is there something wrong with liking treasure? Oh, you can teleport. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Anyways, the other quest that we had to do today. There will come soft rains, a gradient of dreams and oak. I didn't click navigate. I do need to go through my achievements and mark them as completed. Anyways, we better get... I want to get the last teleport waypoint, and I think we get it through this quest. So, also, why was all that lore just freaking hidden in that quest that didn't even have a quest marker? I just talked to a random Melusine. Hello, Mamir. So, summary of this quest so far. She's a painter. She paints with these red rocks, and they make me feel things. Literally. It's weird. Anyways. And some guys wanted her paintings and they're evil and they kind of destroyed her dog. Mimir, we've collected a whole bunch of components. Will these do? You've collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. Guess that's what I should have expected from Outlanders who've experienced lots of things and met lots of people. We've done this sort of thing loads of times after all. That said, how are we going to use these components to fix Seymour? Don't worry, just leave it to me. Things will be alright, just like Father said. She opens the immobile robot dog up along the slit in its back. Oh yeah, and she can hear Father, who is apparently not Nouvellette, but is like the mountain itself. Or I guess probably the dragon, or Rifthound maybe? I don't know. But this I have a hunch that this dragon or Rifthound or whatever is connected to Dragonspine and the dead dragon there, with the Scarlet Quartz and the Scarlet Quartz similar things with these red stones. That is warm, just like the Scarlet Quartz. It's interesting. In a matter ill-befitting of repairs. Then she stuffs the scattered components on the ground into the dog, seemingly without looking, as one might when well practiced at one's job. With that done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket. It resembles an intricately packaged candy with some indecipherable runes carved into it. She embeds this into the gear on the dog's head, and with a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose skitter across the ground. She picks them all up. They are as valuable as more in this place, after all. Will this really work? It might just be Paimon's imagination, but it feels like more components dropped than we collected in the first place. On that note, the thing you pulled out a moment ago seems kind of different from those components. This? Well, it's not a component. It's a token. Token like the other Melusine? A token? That's right. It was something we were all born with. Oh! Father said that if we put this in as well, we'd be able to cure Seymour. Wait, you were born with it? Does that mean... Actually, Paimon's not sure how Melusines are born in the first place. I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it. But in my first memories, I had the token with me. That's how it is for everyone. Huh? Isn't it something really valuable to you? Yes, tokens are very important to us. They are different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. But if that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. Seymour will be by my side, right? And he's this way because he tried to save me, so... Ready. Relay module detected. Environment check. Contamination levels high. Activating in save mode. Whoa, it suddenly moved! Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mamere, and... There's the Traveler and Paimon. You have entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, noble Mr. Traveler and Paimon, the adorable little one. The adorable little one. I don't know why I pronounce little so much. Little one. Thank you for your help in the previous altercation. I am prototype 4ACVO7. You may call me Seymour. Up till today, for 1/7 times 10 to the power of 21 clockwork cycles, my functions were in hibernation, awaiting their awakening by a master, such that I may continue fulfilling my assignment. Huh? Hibernation? Couldn't you talk normally before, though? By normal speech, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes? Huh? Your observation is most sharp, almost comparable to that of my master, previously, when you would bring my Amethyst clockwork relay module nearby. Miss Mamere, my main voice unit would be automatically triggered. An Amethyst clockwork relay module? Are you referring to her token? I apologize, but I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you refer to. As such, I can make no judgment as to any relationship between this token and said Amethyst relay module. Regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voiceover units would work properly once energy supply was restored. Huh. In other words, you were just playing fixed lines before, is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct, Paimon, as befits your elegance and wisdom. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts it off when power supply cannot be guaranteed, so as to prevent complete loss of my functionality. So that means... So, all the things you said to me before were just pre-written? Yeah, he supposedly could understand her drawings, but maybe he couldn't because they were just pre-responses. Affirmative. Your understanding is correct, Miss Mamere. During my previous hibernation, our interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Uh-oh. However, my visual information and processing modules were not shut off, so I do have the paintings you displayed in my memory unit. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art. But your work does not match any of them. As such, I can reasonably infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so consider this appended to any previous related comments. Really? Affirmative. You see, the only people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique, so don't worry about it. They'll get it in the future for sure. Thank you, Seymour. Paimon, I was afraid that... See, even Seymour says so. You gotta believe in yourself, and believe in us, too. We understand your paintings, and they are truly beautiful. In any case, thank you all for your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way, I will be able to better fulfill my mission, protect my master. By master, you mean Mamere? Or Mamere? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful to her for taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage. Inference caused by previous damage. Unable to locate data related to Master. Reason for previous emergency activation is unknown. That should not have happened. I must schedule logic unit maintenance. Well, why don't we have something to eat, Seymour? You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure something out once you've had your fill. Not every problem can be solved by eating, you know. Just most of them. Estimated data damage, high. Attempting global search for relevant information. Searching last recorded segment. Failure. Critical data damage. Search procedure has been forcefully terminated. Are you really okay? It feels like you're getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Paimon, but do not worry. I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normal. Bleh. What's going on? It was accompanied by a quake this time. Oh, poor Mama Ray. I'll say Mama Ray. Warning, extreme increase in environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please leave this place to avoid irreversible damage. Oh, wait, what kind of contamination are you talking about? What's going on? Traveler, Paimon. Father says it's dangerous. Hurry. Father again? Wait, what danger? What do we have to hurry and do? Scattered Melusines. Danger. There's no time to explain. Please help me. Whatever the case, Traveler, Herman has a really bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has something to do with what Mama Ray was talking about. Let's get going. Nothing but a hound dog. Okay, I'm going this direction. I think. There's still Melusines here. I mean, I can't do the quest, but... There was a quest marker, but... There's still Melusines here. That's not far. Run, Novelet. We're running. We're running. Kill these things.
I see everything. Yeah.
Easy. Run. Run. Head to the designated location. Oh, this is new. Is it?
Is it
No.
what you wish to find?
Is it?
Hopefully the excitement of opening a
I haven't gotten that chest
has at least
before.
made it a worthwhile
I clearly haven't
experience.
been here before. How did we get here? What? Did the earthquake open that up? Was I supposed to be following a Celia this whole time? Or maybe... It's in there. Yes.
A little goes a long way.
A little does go a long way. I was just checking that I had indeed claimed my daily commissions today. Because I've claimed them all in the book. For sure. Otherwise you would see an exclamation point because of how many chests I've opened. I'm not sure how we got here. Wait a second. Why would these things be here? Oh! Rift Hounds. Hostile reactions detected. Threat assessment intermediate. See more. Wee, Coco. Beep.
Bow your head.
Seymour, I'll protect you. Or do you do Electro? Yeah! He's so angry. Find the hiding Melusine
Is
nearby.
it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Okay. We have to, like, move this from there till there and... Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Layla, how are you missing this so terribly? Jeez. Maybe if I can get it over there? Oh, I can get it, like, over here. That'll probably be easier to get. There we go. And then we move it to, like, here to get it to go over there. Nice. Can we move this one? Yes, we can. I think we need to move it higher. Is this good? Can I even hit that well? It worked. Okay? I'm glad that it doesn't have to be precise. Because that would be so hard.
Goes a long way.
Oh, we're going down. Jeez, there's a lot here. Okay. I'll just go down, I guess. I assume... Oh, maybe here. I guess we go over here? There really is nothing here. You sure this is the place? It should be. Father couldn't be wrong. Oh, hi, Melusine. Still, Paimon didn't expect that Seymour could dive. Affirmative. I am equipped with the latest multi-use diving unit, with which I may always accompany my master and those composed of pure water. Huh? Mamare, what are you doing here? Whoa! Where did you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? Those monsters kind of came jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid in the cleft of the rocks. It's all good as long as you're okay. Are you alone? No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. That child's name is Puka. Tall one. Could I please ask you to rescue her? Leave it to us. Yes, let's go. Not us talking underwater. Hello, string ray. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, and then we gotta get that one. We gotta get that one. There we go. Why? Okay, I'm glad that didn't reappear. Thank you, tall person. Thank you, good-hearted Spectre. Hang on a sec. Who are you calling Spectre? Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Anyway, what was all that just now? Why are you two in a place like this? I don't know what happened either. The ground suddenly started to shake, and those scary monsters started to show up. Pook and I were here to pick up those beautiful stones. We've been here many times, and this never happened, nor have we ever seen those frightening creatures. So, I've been wanting to ask this, but why is Mamare here? Mamare brought us here. Huh? But how did you know we were here? Father told me. He told me that you were in danger and that I should ask the Traveler and Paimon to come and save you. Father? Ah, I see. So it was Father who asked you to come save us. Thank you, Mamare. So you know who Father is, Gleisty? No. Huh? Still, Mamare always talks to herself about how she is able to speak to Father. I have always supposed that's her imaginary friend. She's largely alone otherwise. I don't know what's going on, but thank you all the same. Don't thank me, I didn't do anything. Father's the one who told me what to do. My apologies for interrupting, Miss Mamare, Miss Puka. Considering our surroundings, I suggest that we leave this place post-haste to avoid further attacks. Ah, another dog appeared. Calm down, Puka. This is the robotic dog Mamare picked up before, right? It couldn't move before, though, could it? A keen observation, Miss Gleisty. Regardless, my logic circuits recommend we not tarry. Please allow me to escort you to a safe location. The contamination index here has exceeded the threshold of human tolerance. Contamination index? Could it be related to the hallucinations I saw earlier? A safe place? So, do we just need to go back home? Yep, Paimon doesn't know what Seymour means by this contamination index stuff, but we might get attacked if we stay here, so let's get you all home safe first. Got it. Thank you, Miss Paimon. You've got a good heart. Alright, let's go. Jeez, this goes far. Ooh. Jeez, this is all stuff that was added in a 4.0. Investigate. Oh, hi, Sealy. Oh. Oh. I was meant to go this direction. Okay, then. I didn't even know I was meant to go this direction. I was just following where I wanted to go. Oh. Oh. Okay, where? Okay, then. Oh, and now we got this. I missed that. I'm going through it. Novelette, you're going through all of the rings. And then here. Well, it takes you back a new way without making it boring. Or it takes, yeah, without... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Ooh! Romaritime flowers and a hydroculus. Ooh, so there was a village here too, huh? Yes, this place was closer to the ore veins, so... As for me, I'm here because it makes it easier to care for the injured animals in the area. Anyway, we should be safe once we reach home. Thank you, Traveler Paimon. Thank you as well, Mamare. If it wasn't for you, we might have never made it back. Let's have tea next time you get the chance. Oh, come on. Now's not the time to be shy. I'm not shy. I'm just... Oh, never mind. I understand. In that case, we'll go back first. Thank you for escorting us, Traveler Paimon. See you. Stay safe. They're very in sync. Okay, then. Well, guess our rescue mission's done and dusted, eh? Thank you for your help, and for being willing to trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to do when faced with those monsters. Negative. According to hypotheticals generated from previous data, Milady, my speaker mode would have been capable of negating the threat posed by those hostile life forms. If not for this gentleman's help, however, I would not have eliminated them as quickly. Thank you for your aid. Hehe, the Traveler and Paimon are well-seasoned adventurers, you know. Still, what are these things doing inside Elenus? And they appeared alongside the quake, too. I wonder how Father's doing. Speaking of that, Paimon thought that Father was a secret only the Melusines knew about. Paimon didn't think that the other Melusines hadn't heard of him either. And that's right, no one can hear his voice, just like how no one can understand the painting's contents. They would think that I was talking to myself whenever I spoke to Father. That's understandable. Then that means that the voice I heard then was... Well, now that we've seen you repair Seymour and take us to help Puka and such, Paimon's sure that your father must be a decent person. Absolutely, he's the best in the world. Whoa, everything's shaking again. Traveler, Paimon, those monsters, they've appeared elsewhere. Huh? This time they showed up where we were collecting paints previously. You mean the place with the large house and the shipwreck? That's a long way there from here. Yes, I know. Oh, what should we do if we don't make it in time? There is no need to take the long way. We can ascend directly from here. But there should be no path up there. I have just completed a full scan of the surrounding areas. We only need to penetrate the layers of rock above us to reach Melusine village directly. That will allow us to reach our destination in good time. It's not that simple, you know. What do you mean need only penetrate the layers of rock above us? How do we do that? I detect a lack of faith in my functionalities, Miss Paimon. Concern is unnecessary. My most advanced mining module can penetrate layers of rock this thickness. Noble Sir Traveler, please take me to the waters up above. I cannot maintain diving unit operation while my mining module is active. Well, I guess you can do that too, huh? Alright then. Let's get this Hydroculus and get out of here. And get these Romaritime flowers. Jeez. Hydroculus. Here. Oh, here. Whoa. Mining module activated. You just smashed that to pieces. You're pretty strong, aren't you, Seymour? Actually, now's not the time to worry about that. Come on, Traveler Paimon, we gotta get back quickly. Go to a lonely place. Game lagging. Nothing unusual here. Ah, it's those monsters! Look, Traveler, there's a bunch of monsters over there. And come to think of it, why are they all surrounding that rock?
My guiding stars.
Silence!
Paimon feels this rock's a bit weird. Maybe we should take a closer look first. It has the thing on it. The prismatic resonance. Is that this? Jeez, Layla, you can't aim. Why can't you frickin' aim? Why does it aim so horribly? Jeez. Maybe Nahida would be better at this. Nahida's absolutely better at this. Nahida just aims it straight in front of her, but... I don't know. The prismatic resonance shatters the ore, and a Melusine unexpectedly falls out. You rush over to help her up, and unfortunately she doesn't appear to be injured. Jeez, what the... Huh? Huh? Mamare, what are you doing here? And you are... Paimon's Paimon. He's the Traveler. Mamare brought us here. Ah, is that so? Thank you all. My name is Verda, but just call me V. I am an apprentice agent to the Marichise Phantom. Still, I didn't think I would get into this mess. How embarrassing. An apprentice agent? Oh, so you're with the authorities in Fontaine. No. It's a self-proclaimed title at the moment. One day, though, I'll be a proper agent, like Cedal. Wait, so you can give yourself that title? Anyway, what happened just now? Why did you end up hiding inside a rock? Did I do something like that? I don't remember. I just remember falling down while fleeing, but nothing else after that. That was Father protecting you. Father? Never mind that for now. Even the Traveler and Paimon don't know what that's about. More importantly, why are there other Melusines trapped here? I didn't see anyone else. I was doing special training alone here after all. But I did catch sight of some humans I've never seen before. Might have been 4 of them? Humans you've never seen before? What? Oh, behind you. Wait a sec, did you come across some purple guy and 3 people in red scarves? That's right. Are they your friends? No, they're our enemies. How should we explain this? You tell Verda about what happened before. They tried to steal her painting. Huh? So that actually happened? Now that I think about it, they were behaving very suspiciously. I guess I still have a lot to learn. Or Cedal in my shoes. Did you see which way they went? Yes, they were heading that way. I literally saw 2 eremites. Alright then, let's go after them, traveler. Well, here they are. Sis, why are these things still chasing us? Do I look like you know, you numbskull? It's just bad luck. Come on, are they seriously still coming? It's those suspicious people. Stop, don't run. Be careful, those things behind them are... Rift Hounds. Please help, we'll pay you, I swear. Uh-oh, all those monsters are coming this way. Careful, traveler. Access hostile reactions detected. Switching to purification mode. For your own safety, Miss Mamare, please keep a certain distance.
Everyone hold hands.
Threat level estimate medium. Please take care to avoid something or other.
The night is cold.
You guys can finish that one off. I believe in you. Hey, no more passion, more passion. Oh, jeez. Sis, there's too many of them. We can't handle them. Ah, useless little get back. Don't die in a place like this.
Hold the line. Not now.
Bow your head.
Bow your head. 11k. Ult! Stop lagging and ult.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Lots of dendro cores and freaking eye drops or whatever nearby. Saved at last. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Arresting the masterminds behind the summoning of these creatures. What else? Wait, we didn't do anything. We were just being chased by those monsters. Honest. What's going on? Tell us everything. Also, what about that purple guy? Where's Jacob? That's right. Confess. Whatever. Now that it's come to this, we might as well come clean. Just our luck. Seriously, we should have never taken this job. That madman got us to bring him those red stones. You know, those you gathered previously. He said they'd be important. Important for what? For whatever the heck he was doing with them. He didn't tell us anything else. Just get me the ores. By Alkmaar, we're mercs, not miners. And we did it for him, alright? For half a day we worked. At the end of it, he didn't even pay us when we gave him his damned ores. He even started saying some weird stuff. We hadn't even caught what he had said before he took the fragments and left, dropping us like a sack of potatoes with a useless and I guess old ways are the best. And no pay, either. I was going to get even with that scoundrel, but he did some hand-side and blabbered out, something in a language I didn't know. That's when those monsters appeared, and they chased us all the way here. Why, that scumbag. Did he summon the monsters at the other locations? What other locations are you talking about? The same monsters appeared in areas around the village, and they're attacking Melusines wherever they find them. Wait, did something like that happen? I didn't know, I swear. After leaving your place, that Jacob guy led us to the intersection up ahead. We didn't really delay. So, basically he never told you anything except that you should go steal the paintings. Don't even bring it up. Never mind telling us anything. That charlatan didn't even pay our SAR deposit. Why do you work so hard for someone who doesn't even pay a deposit? Is it because you thought he was handsome? Oh, so you like purple, do you, boss? What in your world are you talking about, you idiot? Of course not. How is that guy handsome anyway? Also, what kind of reason is I like purple? Well, he sure looked like he was in the Mora. I sure hoped that a little extra enthusiasm might get him to part with more of it, so I decided to waive his deposit. And that's what you call a self-inflicted wound. Looks like we won't be able to get anything useful from these guys. How should we deal with them now? Don't worry, leave it to me. I'm not an official agent yet, but I can escort them back to the village and head them over to Sea Dial, no problem. Wait just a moment. Aren't we victims too? You ransacked my house, hurt Seymour, and still you claim to be victims. That's right. Wait, whose house did they ransack? Stop, that's not the main point. Exactly, to think that you'd even do something like that. You're incorrigible. What does that mean? Incorrigible. Of a person or their tendencies, not able to be corrected, improved or reformed. Oh, wait, you're going after that guy, aren't you? We know where he's gone. Listen, he's headed towards the place where that giant rock is hanging. You know, over that way. If you give chase now, you could still catch him. To the place with a giant stone? Wait, you mean it's a warm place that makes people at ease? Why would you tell us this? Even so, we won't let you out for easy. Hey, even mercenaries know how to be picky about employers. That self-serving, monster summoning fraudster is no employer of mine, no matter how much he's offering. Not that he even paid us the deposit in the first place, I mean. Everything is shaking again. Say, sis, do you think this earthquake could be... Crap. More of those monsters show up. Hey, Shorty, you wanted to arrest us, right? Quick, do it now. We surrender, unconditionally. Huh? That's more like it. Go reform yourself to the Fortress of Meripede and learn to be useful to society. Well, guess we'll leave them to you. We'll get to the bottom of these quakes. Alright, Mercs, don't get any funny ideas, or the Melusine Guardianage are gonna show you what for. After disarming the mercenaries and trying their hands, Verta escorts them away. So, what are we supposed to do now, Traveler? Mamare, what's wrong? You don't look good at all. No, it's not that. It's Father. It hurts. No. Why are you doing that? I heard it too. And just look at... You look just as horrible, Traveler. You heard something? What did you hear? I'm fine, but... We must hurry. We're out of time. So we've got to hurry. To the place where we collected the paints previously? Yes. Please, Traveler. Paimon, we have to get over there. Even if you say that, shouldn't you rest for a bit? You look like you're hurting all over. Yes, it hurts. I've never experienced anything like this before. But I must go. Father must be suffering far more than I am. Please, Traveler and Paimon, please take me there. To the place where we gathered high purity ores earlier. Okay, let's go. There should be a shortcut we can take. Jeez. Okay. I'm so far zoomed out. Go to a very warm place. Wait, what's wrong? Why can't we continue on? Strange. It seems like something's blocking the way. Uh-oh, what do we do? The current's over there. That's right, swim over there, because Father's blood is already... Blood? Mamare, are you okay? What blood? We cannot delay any further. Let's swim from over there. Okay. We're going here. Enter the waters. Go, Nouvelette. We can't delay, sir. Head to the designated location. That's odd. I remember that the currents here used to flow in the opposite direction. Note, regular record space correlation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Jeez, this is taking too long. I'm stressed. I am very stressed. Red is on the screen. Red means scary. Red doesn't mean scary. That's a joke. Oh. Jeez. I should have filled my punch while we were going through that current. An Abyss Lecter? What is he doing here? Is he... Well, he was the purple guy all along. He was the purple guy all... Oh, no. What did you just do? Okay, hold on. I need to get a drink. Whoa, what happened to that strange giant stone all of a sudden? And look at that color. Doesn't it basically look like a heart? That's right. Okay. It's hard to do an Abyss Lector voice. That's right. This is the original form of the heart. Wait, you're Jacob. What are you doing? Gathering paint, as you can see. Paint. What an interesting way to describe this filth, and to think that anyone would set it upon canvas. What? Still, your arrival here was quite unexpected. I could have sworn I sealed all the entrances. Did I slip up somewhere? You're a member of the Abyss Order, aren't you? Where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's evil, there's you guys, huh? The Abyss Order? Oh, please, do not lump me in with those benighted primitives. They are no different from those oppressors. The power they seek is but a tool that only a few can use. What we search for is true equality, the liberation of the will. Just as my friend said, those who lack weakness of consciousness shall not be subdued by either gods or death. Stop your prattling. If you aren't with the Abyss Order, how do you explain the magic you used earlier? I merely used the power of the Abyss to reverse the crystallization process. That's all. In any case, I had not expected to see its heart withered to such an extent after a mere few hundred years. As such, it is needed to be restarted for me to obtain sufficient blood. Sufficient blood? Yes, a rather inelegant method of doing things, you might think. Alas, there is no other way. I, too, initially believed that I could obtain enough congealed blood from Miss Mamere through peaceful means. This would have allowed the plan to go through without alerting the Marechaussee hunters. Alas, that backfired. Too bad, I suppose. Wait, didn't you previously say that you wanted paint? What's this congealed blood you're blabbering about? Explain. Huh? Wait a moment. This is more interesting than I thought. So you don't actually know what those paints really are, or the power they contain? I see. It seems I spoke too much. How terribly unexpected. Still, I fail to understand. Why would you want to get close to Miss Mamere if you don't understand the value of those paints? Don't bring us down to the level of sneaky, scheming schemers like yourself. Besides, you summoned the monsters earlier, didn't you? What did you do that for? Why did you have to attack the other Melusines? Attack them? I hardly have the time for such frivolous pursuits. Well, in theory, the arrays I activated in those rooms to reverse the crystallization process would indeed have temporarily opened a way to into the realm of beasts. I suppose that's how the monsters you mentioned were attracted here, like flies into festering meat on the road. As for those Melusines, well, an unrelated matter, I fear. Let's not discuss them. Compared to that, Mr. Traveler, do indulge my curiosity. What do you think of the original sights here, now that you've seen them? Look at your feet, blood flowing like a river, fertilizing the very dust of the earth with their filthy fat. If I told you that a greater disaster than that will come one day, how would you react? What are you talking about? Blood? Fat? Hasn't this place only just turned a little bit red? Negative. The blood has already risen over Mr. Traveler's ankles. Local contamination index is now over 10 times the human body's endurance threshold. I recommend that all present leave this area for your own safety and to prevent the following. allergies, confusion, white matter distortion, mental deterioration, and... I see. That's how far it's gone, How sad. But fear not. I will liberate you. The moment foretold by the world formula is coming. This is totally tied into the other quest that we did. I'm so glad we did that one first. There is little time coming. The time! Or something or other. Defeat Jacob. If he'll spawn.
Grow, rest and rebuild. The Temple of Wisdom.
Silence!
Wah. The true nature revealed in the end.
Yeah. This may hurt a little. Stars, shine for me. My guiding.
Settle down!
Not even a voice line from you? Oh, we defeated him. Cool. Fascinating. I thought that you were only able to reach this place purely through luck, but it appears that was not all. Indulge my curiosity, Mr. Traveler. Could you tell me who you are exactly? That's none of your concern. I'm not going to ask you to answer. Well, that's fine. It was just a mild curiosity of mine. That's all. In any case, I haven't any further time to waste here. The appointed time is coming, and I have enough blood to use. Any further delay may invite unwanted attention. Ignore the sounds you're hearing, because you're totally hearing them. It's just me fidgeting with a giant Tic Tac bottle. Anyway. We're not gonna let you get away. What time are you talking about? Good question. And that is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with you, after all. Anyway. Traveler, look out! What the... What is this? You despicable... What have you done to the Traveler? I wouldn't use that word. This is a matter of utility, not morality. You are indeed very strong, Mr. Traveler, but I wouldn't say the same for the others. Yeah, where did these monsters come from this time? Apologies, Jacob Ingold, but I fear I cannot let you do this. Miss Mamare, Miss Paimon, please get behind me. My duty is to defend. All attempts to harm you will not succeed. Such arrogance, you piece of soulless scrap. You were unable to defend Marianne then. All you will do today is confront that incompetence once more. Oh, Marianne. And should you survive this battle, the giant revived beast will crush and digest you all. Well then, farewell. Ah, they're coming this way. Restart complete. Traveler, based on the results of my scan, your attacks will not affect the structure. It can only be destroyed. Regardlessly, I can do... Stop yapping and help us think of something. Father? It's a Breaker Primus. It's heading to the Traveler. Oh no, look out. It's attacking that barrier?
Not now.
Bow your head.
Murder! Murder! Ugh. Phew. I guess we're finally safe, huh? Still, what was with that round thing? It was helping us? It was Father. Mamare, are you okay? Yes, Father. I heard it too, just not in English. Huh? Father just spoke to her. Clearly. Eh? Here? Oh, Paimon, I thought you were talking to us. It's that sound again. I understand. Since this is your will, it will be done. Traveler, Paimon, could you both strike a pose? I'm going to start trying. Wait a moment. Paimon hasn't mentally prepared herself. I figured out what pose to strike. Actually, wait, why are we doing this here and now? I don't know how to explain, but I think Seymour can help. Logic module, calculating, attempting to rationalize reason for a question, results, insufficient data, cannot answer. My logic module connects that your decision is far from logical, Miss Mamare. Seriously, Seymour? What are you doing? And also, why did you push the problem to him, Mamoru? My primary design goal is to now storing data fragments. Seymour? You okay? Oh boy, looks like he's hanged. Sorry, Paimon, but there's no time to explain. If we don't hurry, it'll be too late. Well, sure, okay, this doesn't feel quite right, but Paimon trusts you. I have faith in you too, Mamoru. I know you won't do anything to harm us on purpose. But, Paimon still hasn't decided what pose to strike yet. Any thoughts, Traveler? Strike an all goes as just as planned pose. Strike a come on you lot pose. Strike a confident pose. Yep, that's the kind of confidence you should have in a situation like this. What do you think? Will holding this pose do? Yep, you look great. Now then, leave the rest to me. Mamoru takes a deep breath, almost as if encouraging herself, and with a few wags of her short little tail, she gets to work without another word. Her expression and the looks she gives you are resolute and earnest, solemn, some might even say. Not long after, her work is done. It's done. Wow, that was super quick. Well, Traveler, let's have a look, shall we? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too? Hello, Father? Apologies, Traveler. I brought you here before I even had the chance to say hello. Might I trouble you with helping me clear out that poison? Traveler, please activate the prisms to clear them out. Okay, use the prism to resonate with all the ores. Okay. That... Okay, I need to take a picture of this place. Jeez. Add character. Wrong direction. Surprisingly, there's a lot you can do with this camera. You can't go back too far, but still. Okay. Nahida is much better at hitting these things than Layla ever was. I'm sorry, Layla. Apparently the sword is just not the right weapon because you swing it in all sorts of directions, not just straight forward. Ah, that takes care of that. Thank you, Traveler. Might I invite you up here? I still have much to say to you. Okay. Something tells me it might just be the map allowing me to be in the world. But I have a feeling that I'll be able to come back here at some point. Ah, you're finally here. I always wanted to meet you and talk to you, Traveler. You know me? Yes, I've been watching you all this time. Or should I say, sensing you. I felt your presence ever since that child of mine who loves art brought you inside my body. Are you Elinus? It was like a warm light. Elinus. It was like a warm light was running to and fro within my organs and blood vessels. Elinus. Yes, that's my name. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Why did you appear in the form of a Melusine? Why? Well, I find that form to be very beautiful. Don't you think so too, Traveler? I love them very much, for they are, one and all, my lovely children. In here, I can decide my own appearance, and so, of course, I chose the look I love the most. The Melusine are your children? That's right. That happened a long, long time ago. And not long after I first experienced death, I think. Many, many people, a spirit of the primordial waters, and many metal animals came into my body. I thought that they, like the two other people, were here to explore and gather my blood. I was originally just happy to have people here, but they chose to fight each other in the end instead. But, of course, I was dead at that point. I was too weak to do anything beyond watching them in silence and feeling the wounds they left inside my body. In the end, someone triggered an explosion that caused a terrible shockwave. Many people died, and those metal animals also died. The survivors left, and everything was very quiet once more. A lot of sharp shards pierced my body from the explosion's impact, but later, tiny life emerged from those wounds and from my broken flesh. I was so overjoyed, for they were beautiful and intelligent. Also, that was when I realized that I could do more than destroy. I could bring beautiful new life into this world. So I spoke to them and told them of many things. I taught them how to build a home for themselves so that they might grow up well. Then there was happiness and liveliness everywhere. Later, they gradually became unable to hear my voice. That's fine, though. Just as Mother once said farewell to me, all children must grow up and leave their parents. Only that child who still loves painting speaks to me, and she even brought her friends. That's how I came to meet you. I truly am happy that that's the case. So you're Mama Ray's father. That's right. Still, you are truly special. It was only when the situation was past salvaging that I realized how my blood was poisonous to humans. But when you came into contact with my blood, not only did you get poisoned, but instead you slowly became linked to my and my daughter's consciousnesses. You began to see and sense many things. You are the second person I have met who did not fear my blood. Ah, if only there were more people like you. Geez, there's a lot connecting these two freaking Melusine world quests. The whole Ellinus thing. Ellinus's corpse. Who was the other person? Ah, so you don't know each other? But I saw you saying so many things to one another. I refer to the person who made my heart start beating again. Jacob. A long, long time ago, he and someone else came into my body to collect my blood. Absorbing my blood would really raise his spirits. At that time, my children were not yet born, and I felt rather lonely as I lay here. As such, I was very pleased to meet them, and I was very pleased to have helped him out. He must have tried to restart my heart to thank me for helping him out using my blood. But I'm afraid I can't accept his kindness. As such, I thank you for stopping him, and me. Why? Well, if I were to be revived, my heart would beat, my blood would surge, and my internal organs would come back to life again. What would happen to my children then? They and their beautiful little houses would be crushed and digested. That would be too terrible a tragedy. I might look like this now, but my body is, in truth, very big and frightening. In the beginning, my siblings and I took leave of our mother and came to play on the surface. But I realized at last that the things I found fun and joyous were terrifying to others. It was too late by then, and I was filled with grief and regret. That's why I asked Mimir to use my blood to create a painting and give it to you. That way, I'd get the chance to thank you in person. Thank you, traveler, for stopping my heart. So long as I live, I will bring grief to others, and I never wish to see that happen ever again. You're very welcome. I mean, I did it to survive, too. I did it to Jacob as well. I see. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity. I haven't been this clear-minded in a very long time. Why don't we chat about some other things? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, traveler? About your origins. Tell me about your origins. Sure, my mother is the reason I exist. Mother is the most wonderful person in this world. She gave me my name, and it is a lovely name. Before I was born, I floated in the cosmic darkness. It was cold there, and lonely. I was so sad then, and I would often cry. But later, I heard Mother's voice. She wished for me to be born into a beautiful world, to give me life, to give me a strong and healthy body that could walk the world, to grant me a beautiful name. She wanted to give me many siblings, wanted me to meet many friends, wanted me to see the beautiful sights beyond that cosmic dark. She did not deceive me, and I was very happy. This is like talking to Nouvellette after the second Act 2 Archon quest. It's like what happens at the end of every Archon quest. And I was very happy. My elder siblings treated me well, and later, many younger ones came along, and I treated them just as my elder siblings treated me. Later, we left the world beneath the earth. I felt the wind brushing against my skin, the warmth of the sun, waters icy and warm. Life is wonderful, and it was wonderful that I was able to witness this world. Only later did I discover that I was different from the life in this world. The things that brought me happiness, the things that interested me, they were frightening and terribly hurtful to those of this world. Eventually, I fell here and died. That saddened yet gladdened me. I treasured the life I was given by Mother, but my life would bring everyone such pain. So it was better this way. Later, just as Mother gave me life, I gave my children life, that they may walk upon this world. That makes me very proud and very happy. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? Tell me about Jacob. That person from before, that person you mean from before, you mean? I fear I know little about him. He is not like you. Even after drinking my blood, he cannot speak to me as you do. In the beginning, he came with someone else to search for the blood within my body. At that time, I could feel that they were different. There is something within him. Oh, yeah, Jacob might be from the Narcissistic Cruise Adventure Team, but he could just be Jacob. And he's definitely the same person written in the journals. He's the one that kept, like, eating the blood or whatever. Isn't he? There's something within him. A bit of the dark, cold cosmos's power. Oh, the Abyss. And I thought, so my blood will do him good. Wonderful. Later, he would come to often collect my blood, all the way up till there was a great battle involving many people here, him included. He didn't come back again after that. To be honest, I was worried that he might have died. Imagine how happy I was to see him return, alive and well, and so tall and strong. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? About that Breacher Primus from earlier. Ah, well, I saw that you were trapped and thought, if this goes on, I will be revived and you will all die. My strength began to return, and so I thought, why don't I use one of my cells to attack the thing trapping you? That way, you'd be able to move. That was one of your cells? That's right. They can help drive harmful things away from my body and protect my children. However, they aren't as smart as my children, so they will attack you too. Sorry about that. Still, I'm glad to have helped out. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? I need to go. Paimon and Mamoru will worry. And I need to read that book to see what Jacob would... Huh? That's true. Well, I'm almost out of time, too. There are a lot of things I'd love to talk to you about, but the life I received this time is almost spent. Could you do me a favor, though, Traveler? What do you need? Could you tell Mamoru... what to say? How about this, then? Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm very proud of you. Ah, right, and please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch, Traveler. I've got it. Alright then, thank you. Honestly, it was great meeting you. Someday, I hope that I'll be able to traverse this world without fear of causing harm or death to others. When the time comes, I'll be sure to show you what I really look like. Oh, why is this kind of sad, honestly? We might not be able to return there, actually. Hey, Traveler, are you alright? I was half expecting Paimon to actually speak with voice acting. Ha, silly me. I can't expect that from Hoyoverse, because it'll be too big of a game file or whatever. Audio file, whatever. Hey, Traveler, are you alright? You've been staring at that painting this whole time. Seriously, you were just like Seymour. Seymour, he just said he would be searching for data, and since then, he's just not moved at all. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. Eh? Traveler, you... Wait just a minute, where did all that come from? Are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry. Someone asked me to pass their words on to you, Mamare. I see, thank you. Please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Aw, come on, I've always gotten along well with everyone. Seriously. I like this quest, I'm glad I did it. But since Father said so, I got it. Thank you, Traveler. Eh? Paimon didn't notice this before, but when did that thing over there turn back to stone? The shaking from before seems to have stopped. Seems to be stopped too. Wait, were you in such a hurry to paint for us because... Wait, Paimon's got it. People can call really good paintings absorbing, don't they? So you painted that in order to absorb the Traveler, right? No, that doesn't make sense. What happened, really? I'll explain in detail later. The problem here seems to have been resolved, at least. We're safe for now. Us and the Melusines. Alright then. But you'd better explain later. Yes, Traveler, Paimon, what do you think of this painting? Well, please feel free to critique it. I didn't have much time, and I wasn't my best self, so I'm not very confident about it. That feels like an excuse. I've got to stop doing that. So, what do you think? I absolutely love it. Which part of it do you like? Paimon can't understand it at all. That's wonderful. Paimon doesn't even know what to say about your art other than it looks amazing. Huh, is this what they'd call an artistic baptism of fire? Well, I'm glad you like it either way. As long as you do, I'm happy. I'm not a very good speaker, unlike you, Paimon, but when I'm with you, I'm very happy. That's why I want to give you something that makes you happy, too. Preliminary memory fragment sorting is complete. Whoa, you're back, Seymour! I may now answer previously unanswerable questions as well. Previously unanswerable? Which questions were those? The one about my master that Miss Paimon asked, as well as my aforementioned purpose. I am prototype for ACV07, designed by to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann. Eh? Mary Ann? Jacob mentioned that name as well, didn't he? Mary Ann is an important figure, I know that much. She's popping up everywhere. Affirmative. Miss Mary Ann was my master, and my prime directive was to accompany her on behalf and ensure that she would smile happily. I have not been able to fulfill that duty for 1/7 times 10 to the power of 21 clockwork cycles due to the lack of a relay module. In truth, I cannot ascertain Miss Marianne's present location either. This should never happen. My logic unit requires immediate repair. As such, if you do not mind, allow me to depart for now. My standard detection module has already calculated the most likely location where I may collect information, and I must go there. Eh? Wait, Seymour, are you leaving? Affirmative. I thank you for your care thus far, Miss Mamare, but I have a duty that I must fulfill. Then I'll come too. Negative. Reduced danger level high. For your safety, I must refuse your proposal, Miss Mamare. But I will promise to return and express formal gratitude to you once I find my master. Unfortunately, some of my memories remain damaged, so I do not presently know where the Narcissus Cruz Ordo that I must reach is precisely. As such, my search will inevitably take a great deal of time. For that, you have my apologies in advance. I see. I understand. Don't I know where that is? I'm pretty sure I know where that is. There's something you must do, and so you have to leave. But you'll come back to find me, won't you, Seymour? Affirmative. Alright then, be careful, Seymour. You have to come back, alright? My token, the symbol of my life, is with you. So don't go breaking down someplace where I can't find you. You have my word, Miss Mamare. I will fulfill my mission and return to your spatial coordinates. Okay, got it. Anyway, I've suddenly got a bout of inspiration, so I'm going to paint now. Don't forget to come back and see me when you finish your work, okay? You have a deal. We'll take care of Seymour for you for now. Alright, I understand. Traveler, Paimon, Seymour, you all stay safe, alright? I'll make a move first. Oh, Mama Ray. So, where are we going next? Seymour mentioned this place called the Narcissism Cruise Ordo, right? The Narcissism Cruise Ordo? Huh, what sort of place is this, the Narcissism Cruise Ordo anyway? Searching. Insufficient data. Unable to answer. My standard deduction module was only able to give this name. Apart from that, I do not possess any related information. Wait, so then how are we supposed to find the place? We can help. Calculating. Affirmative. Your presence on the journey will greatly increase its success rate. Thank you very much for your help, Mr. Traveler. But let's just go anyway. Once everything's settled, we'll bring you back to see Mamare. Jeez, Ancient Colors Act 3 completed. Ooh, we get to see the painting! Is there no... Maybe we'll get it if we go to the Narcissism Cruise Ordo. Okay. It's going to be... wall. That's not the wall I was thinking. Hanging ornament. No. Art, it's not part picture frame? Picture frame, Mamare's. So we have this the keepsake of Twilight Theater. Keepsake photo of Twilight Theater. Evermotion mechanical painting. Mamare's painting. A portrait so these two were from events. This one is Lingering Moment. This is Learn from Realm Depot Furnishing Blueprint. Okay. So this is one I can make. A wondrous picture frame created using the best Quihub wood pot available. The canvas has been steeped in paint saturated with subspace creation energies and has become exceedingly supple. It also has the unique ability to resonate with you and implant precious memories upon its surface. After meeting certain friends, you invited you to Serenity Pot. Tubby thought long and hard before preparing these picture frames for you. The unforgettable moments that you spent together may have been the greatest gift of all, she says. And what does this one say? So this one is from Limited Time Event. This one from Limited Time Event. This one from World Quest. That's actually cool. I like that. A portrait Mamare painted for Paimon and you. At first glance, it doesn't look much like you and Paimon, or anything with a tangible form for that matter. Instead, it looks like waves of beautiful overlapping colors. But when calmly appreciating the portrait, you find that Mamare is conveying everything she wishes to express to you, layer by layer. According to Seymour's evaluation, Mamare can create unique paintings that differ from the 103,900 different styles of art. This makes her paintings priceless treasures, and those who gaze upon her paintings are always able to feel something different from Mamare's art each time they look at it. Jeez, I gotta mark. It's over here? Yeah. I gotta mark this. Quest. Cool. Alrighty, let's go get that reputation reward for doing this nearly 3-hour world quest. Yeah. Jeez. Oh boy. Tomorrow is the Honkai update too, so I'm really busy with that. And then Wednesday, I don't think I'm streaming. I guess Thursday and Friday will have to be Minecraft. Maybe Saturday after Super Sibling Stardew I can do Novelette's Story Quest. That or next Monday. One of the two. I'll probably do more Genshin next week and on Monday anyways. But yeah. Seymour Story Prologue. Let's see what achievements I've got. I got quite a lot, haven't I? And I think one of them's in here, right? 2 of them. Oh. Oh yeah, all of those. I just have treasures to get, and not even that many. And reaching the max levels in those, which I can't yet. And then we've got Help Mamoray Fix Seymour, Complete Fruity Order, and Blanche's... Okay, and then those two were previous. Okay. I gotta mark those off. However, that is indeed going to be it for... not that one. There we go. That's going to be it for today's video or stream or whatever. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like or follow. If you did enjoy, check out the links in the description. Okay, I guess I'll just do both intros for YouTube. I don't know. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, subscribe for more, check out the links in the description, twitch.tv/AmethystPenguin live to catch these live, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!